Okay, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about fat burning and how it's really relevant to triathletes and especially to long course triathletes. So, lots of people have heard and read lots of things about fat burning, and the first thing to accept is that fat burning is going to take place no matter what you eat, no matter what fuel you have, no matter whether you've fasted before you go out or not. Your body's natural state to exercise at low intensities is to get the majority of its energy from fat. But the key is this: the harder you go, the greater a contribution needs to be made from carbohydrate metabolism. And after you get past a certain point, your body will decide, well, actually, I'm happier getting my energy from carbohydrate metabolism here, and kind of shut off that fat burning metabolism. So if you train too hard and too fast all the time, you're simply not going to get any kind of adaptation with your body getting more efficient at burning fat. And by that, I mean learning to get more energy per minute and per hour from your fat metabolism. And I think that's one of the reasons we often see really good age group triathletes who've dominated at Olympic distance, or really good pros even who've dominated at Olympic distance, and maybe even at half Ironman. When they move up to the Ironman distance, they're streets ahead of everyone at the shorter distances, but it's just like they can't keep going long enough in order to have any kind of success at what should be a relatively low intensity for them. And I think the reason for that is that with years of sustained training to improve your efficiency of fat burning, your body can get very, very good and get more and more energy, or provide more and more energy per minute to your body from your natural fat stores than it ever previously did. So if you're a beginner just starting out, the chances are, if you haven't got a very big endurance background, you probably have never trained your system to burn fat very efficiently. And so this is going to be one of the big challenges for you. You're going to have to carve out some chunks of time in the lead up to your races to train for long periods of time at or below your aerobic threshold. And by that I mean the level at which your body can provide most of its energy from fat. And if you hang out around that point or just below that point, your body's happy providing you most of your energy from fat, and therefore it kind of learns to be more efficient, and it adapts and provides a little bit more energy from fat each time. So the overall effect being you'll gradually be able to go faster, still fueling most of your energy needs from your body's fat supplies. So a real good way to go about this, and you're going to laugh when you hear this, is to go out for a hike. If you're out there walking for a long period of time, your body is operating entirely within that fat burning zone, and therefore it gets used to burning fat. You don't have to go and take loads of sugary sweets and gels when you're out there. You can just go out for a long walk and your body gets better at doing it. Similarly, you can go out for a long, slow bike ride, talk with your friends at a conversational pace, and by being conversational, what that lets us know is you're within that fat burning zone. So if you haven't got a power meter, you don't need to worry about that. A real good marker for being at your aerobic threshold, or the point where you're stopping to burn completely fat and transitioning to carbohydrate metabolism, is that point where you start to feel that you've got to breathe more regularly and more deeply. And that's a sign that your body is switching on the carbohydrate metabolism. So when that happens, for these specific rides, I want you to back off the pace, ride slowly, and allow your body to get used to burning that fat. Okay? You get a heart rate monitor on, and you know your zones. Sort of the middle of zone 2 is a great place to be hanging out. If you've got a power meter, the sort of 68 to 70% of your FTP is a good place to be hanging out. And over the years, yes, you're going to find that your aerobic threshold moves up. So with some of the pro athletes, we'll see that they're doing their Ironman bike leg at 79 or 80% of FTP. And for them, it's entirely possible that that's mostly aerobic. They're getting most of their energy from fat, even at that relatively high intensity. For absolute beginners, it might be that 60% to 62% of FTP is where they're burning the most fat. So the key is to listen to your breathing, be aware of when that breathing changes, and don't push yourself too hard on the rides where the purpose is to be out for a long time and to get your body used to metabolizing fat while you're out there. Now, I hope this video has been useful to you, and I hope it's given you a kind of mental pass to go out for a nice, pleasant, easy ride with your friends and have a chat. It will have a really positive benefit when done on a repeated basis for your half Ironman or your Ironman. It isn't just junk miles. No matter what you're going to read on the internet, it has a very specific purpose, and that's to help you get more efficient at burning fat. So get out there and have some fun on a long ride and see some of the countryside. We hope this video has helped you, and if you want to find out more, just click through at the link at the bottom of this video, find out more about Team Oxygen Addict. Thanks very much.